MajorSlackAttack.
But yeah, my name is MajorSlack. Thanks for joining me again. Let's walk through some more Skyrim on Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode. And let me just pause the game here while I explain a couple of things. First of all, did you know that if you're in the inventory menu, or say, for example, you're in an arcane enchanter menu, or like you're in the alchemy table menu, okay, the hunger and fatigue timers continue to run. All right, so you will get hungry or fatigued if you're just sitting there trying to make up your mind, like deciding about stuff. So the only way you could truly pause the game is to pause the game. All right, in case you didn't know that. Right, number two, the absorbed stamina enchantment. I said I was going to put that on, okay, so that we wouldn't have to deal with Maya panting anymore when I ate vegetable soup. Or rather, yeah, like, you know, I use vegetable soup to do perpetual power attacks. And because of that, there's this kind of like little side effect where Maya's panting all the time. It's kind of annoying. Some of you find it annoying. I don't really mind, but, you know, I see how some of you would find that annoying. So to attempt to solve that, I was going to put the absorbed stamina enchantment on my mace. I tried it extensively, and it's an inferior solution. First of all, you can't do perpetual bashes with your shield with that because you're not absorbing stamina with your shield. You're only absorbing stamina with your weapon. That's number one. Number two, you can't do double power attacks either. I tried it, just can't be done. So even though you're getting stamina back from every hit, it won't let you do double power attacks. That's number two. Number three, the weapon needs recharging frequently. I mean, you get into one fight and your weapon is half empty already. So the only way to fix that is to reduce the amount of stamina that you're absorbing with each hit. And technically speaking, you only need a little bit of stamina to do another power attack, but I wasn't really happy with it at all. I found it an inferior solution. So we're going back to the vegetable soup. I found a fix for the panting though. All right, found a fix. All right, calm down. It's a mod. It's a little mod. I don't think it's available for those on the PlayStation or even Xbox. I found it at Nexus Mods. It's supposedly created by somebody who's in the Steam Workshop, for whatever that's worth. And it fixes the panting, and it just disables all panting. All right, so I installed that, and that's the solution. So now we can go back to using vegetable soup to do perpetual power attacks and perpetual bashes during combat. All right, so that's what I came up with. Let's get busy. Maya is going to have a makeover. We're going to create all her new combat gear and her business gear, and these are the things that I needed: resist fire, fortify health, and fortify lockpicking. Alright, so those are the last three enchantments I needed to make my gear. Let's get busy. Got everything I need. Fortify enchanting potion. We're going to start off with the business gear. I'll explain why after. Item, college robes, grand soul gem, fortify smithing, and fortify stamina. There they are. And we're going to call this simply the business clothes. Double check everything. I use one potion per enchantment to give me lots of time, because on the PC version it's very unforgiving as far as that 30 seconds you have to make your potion work. Where was it? Business clothes. 26% and 66 points. That is correct. Quick save. Next. Potion. Fortify enchanting. Going to work on the boots. Fine boots. Grand soul gem. And the fine boots get one-handed and carry weight. Carry weight. Fortify one-handed. Call it simply the business boots. I'm looking at the wrong one. See, it's a good thing. See, that's why I quick save before everyone. Try that again. The business boots get carry weight, and fortify stamina. Working off a little cheat sheet here. Okay. Fine boots, grand soul gem, carry weight, fortify stamina. Double check that. That is correct. Call it simply the business boots. That's better. Quick save. Next, the hat. Potion, fortify enchanting. Fine hat. Grand soul gem. And the hat gets alchemy and lockpicking. Fortify alchemy and fortify lockpicking. Call this simply the business hat. Looking good. Next, quick save. Potion. The bracers get alchemy and smithing. For bracers, grand soul gem, alchemy, and smithing. So we call these the business bracers. That's correct. Quick save. Next, the necklace and the ring both get alchemy and smithing once again. Pardon me. Enchanting. Necklace. Grand soul gem. Fortify alchemy. Fortify smithing. Call this the business necklace. That's correct. Now the ring, I want to call it the business band instead of the business ring, so that'll group it up at the top in between the Blackguard's ring, which we're actually going to sell. But I want it above. I want it at the top of the list here. I'll explain why later once everything's done. Okay, so here we go. Ring, Grand Soul Gem, Alchemy, Smithing, wipe it out, business, band. That's correct. Let's put on our business gear. And our business gear is also our warm gear. All the clothes in our business gear is also our warm gear. So we put everything on, and our warm rating is 131. Alright. Now, I'm running short of fortify enchanting potions, so let's make some. I brought the ingredients necessary. Butterfly, blue butterfly wing, and snowberries. And might as well make some fortify one-handed potions as well. I brought the necessary ingredients: canis root and hanging moss. Make 10 of those. Done and done. Next, back to business. Quick save. Let me just roll my cheat sheet back up to the combat gear so I don't screw this up here. Starting with the mace. Now these ones are 15% stronger as opposed to these ones, which are 14% stronger. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. It's not enough to make a difference. So mace, Grand Soul Gem, and let's put fire damage and soul trap. Whoops. Sorry, I had to do that fast. I'll explain everything why afterwards. The Fiery Soul Sucker burns the target for 26 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. If the target dies within 1 second, fills the soul gem. Why only 1 second? That's all you need. Because the killing blow always traps the soul. So why do you need more than 1 second? So I want as many charges as possible, right? So might as well just You know, the longer time you set it for, the less charges you're going to get out of this. So the only situation I could see where this might work against me is if through some fluke an enemy dies from fire damage before I can hit him again to do the killing blow to trap his soul. But, you know, the chances of that are slim. So yeah, just, you know, crank right down to 1 second to get the most number of charges out of it. Alright, so that's the reasoning behind that. Quick save. Next. That's me like scrolling down my cheat sheet on my laptop here. Okay. Yeah, I need a cheat sheet. Of course. Jeez. Fortify enchanting. This is a day's work, eh? All the testing and everything required to put together this build. Boots. Grand Soul Gem. One-handed and carry weight. Here we go. Fortify carry weight and fortify one-handed. Simply call them the combat boots. That should be 40 points and 46%. Combat boots, 40 points, 43%. Sorry, that's correct. Very good. Quick save. Fortify enchanting. Next, the gauntlets. The gauntlets get one-handed and carry weight again. Carry weight, one-handed. Simply call them the combat gauntlets. That is correctamundo. Quick save. Next. Cranking them out here, boss. The armor. Armor. Grand Soul Gem. Here I want Fortify Alteration and Fortify Health. Combat Armor. Alteration spells cost 26%. Increase your health by 67 points. Okay, in practice runs I was only get 66 points. I won't argue. Quick save. Next, the helmet. Helmet. Grand Soul Gem. Alteration. And Fortify Magicka. Combat helmet. Yeah, I had to do like dry runs of, you know, all this enchanting just so that I can get it right with the naming scheme and everything, you know. So that, you know, I kept blowing it and not getting things done within the 30-second timeout. You know, like the enchanting potions are only good for 30 seconds. Okay, what did I just do? The helmet, the combat helmet. Alteration spells 26%, increases magic up by 66 points. That's correct. That is correct. Next, the shield. I'll explain why everything about the shield and the necklace and the ring with regards to resist fire, resist frost, and resist magic afterwards. Alright? Fortify enchanting. Shield, Grand Soul Gem, and let's put resist fire and resist frost on the shield. Resist fire, resist frost. Combat, whoops, some of these on there. Shield. Let's check it out. Increases fire resistance by 40%, increases frost resistance by 40%. That is correctamundo. Quick save. Next, the necklace and the ring both get one-handed and resist magic. Grand Soul Gem. One-handed and resist magic. Combat necklace. One-handed attacks do 43% more damage and increases magic resistance by 21%. That is correct. Rinse and repeat with the ring. One-handed. Resist magic. That's correct. And finally, my combat, or rather my business suit, which I have on now, only increases my carry weight up to 190. Whereas if you notice, my combat gear actually increases my carry weight up to 230. So let's say I'm in a situation where I want to stay warm but still carry the same amount of stuff I have on me. I'm going to need something extra, an extra pair of fur bracers to act in that capacity. So I have one pair of bracers that acts as a fortified alchemy, fortified smithing guy, and I need another pair of fur bracers to act, warm bracers, okay, to act as a carry weight slash something else. Let's put lock picking on it. All right. And do I have a grand soul gem? Yes, we have lots. That's it. Let's put on our business gear for now. There we go. Quick save. You can put away your shield. Maya, you don't need that now. Fortify enchanting. Bracers. Black soul gem and carry weight. Lock picking. And let's call this the Blackguard Strength. That's it. That is our new gear. Keeping that. This we can sell. We don't need this anymore. Let's go wake up Farengard and sell it right now.
Divine smile.
Oh, there he is. What are you doing? Hiding behind the door there.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss.
And let's put on the hood. The necklace.
Ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors. It seems this. Take a look.
This we don't need anymore. The Blackguard's ring increases your stamina by 50 points. So that goes. And everything else we're keeping. Oh, this we don't need either. Can you afford it? No, okay, we'll go sell that in town.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join.
Okay, let's get away from this guy because he's gonna blather away as I'm explaining everything. Let's go to town. What time is it? Oh yeah, I did that like specifically at 3 o'clock in the morning. If you want to go to that enchanting table and have Farengard in bed, go at 3:30 in the morning. Between 3 and 3:30 in the morning, he'll be in bed, and you won't be. You know how they are. The NPCs are. They always got something to say every 30 seconds. He'd be very, you know, distracting to say the least. As you see, I got lots of stamina in my business suit, so I can do lots of running around. She's at work already? Do you have your cell screen?
I don't claim
Oh, wow,
to be
okay.
the finest
Yeah,
weapons
early
in
start.
the
These we don't need anymore either.
Don't forget to check
That's it.
inside the shop if you need anything.
Okay, now a rundown of this. So if you check out my career, it's beautiful, eh? Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I wanted it, like that. Yeah, for easy access. These are my money, my marketing, my like, you know, best prices items. These two here, the Blackguard's hood and Blackguard's necklace. I could probably make a better one. Yeah. Thing is, this business necklace already has yeah, I'll just leave it like that. I know this only has one enchantment on it, but you know, can't have everything. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, business gear carry weight is only 190. I can increase that by simply putting on the Blackguard strength. Now it's up to 230. And that's for, like, you know, hauling stuff around, so we don't need the benefits of, you know, alchemy or weapons. As far as warmth, that's my business gear, okay? All the business clothes. Like I said, that gives me like a maximum warm rating of 131. And I put that on when I want to do any kind of potion making or smithing, like improving of weapons and armor. So we go fortify alchemy all the way down the line, and fortify smithing all the way down the line. Alright. Plus, my stamina for my business suit is a whopping 232, which allows me to do a lot of sprinting around town. Alright. I can sprint a long way. I could probably sprint all the way from my house all the way up to Dragon's Reach without stopping. Let's give it a shot.
The future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel.
All the way up. Yeah. That's great. That's just what I want. Now, resistances in the combat gear. Let's add it up. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. One very important thing. You're probably going, the numbers don't add up, Slack. You're missing something. Yeah, I am missing something. Now that we've done all our enchanting, let me just double check here. Take a minute to double check everything. Yep, it checks out. Okay, let's add up the numbers. As you can see, I just got hungry like going through the screens there. This is it. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Enchant now or forever hold your peace. We can declare enchanting legendary. That means that it will bump it all the way back down to 0. Okay. And we get all the perk points back. Okay, so all the way back down to the default. Not 0, but the default, which is 15. And we get all our perk points back. Alright? Since we don't need to enchant anything for a long time. Now we can go on over to block, which we've rigged up, but we don't have any perk points to spend in it. And now we can spend perk points in it. Okay? This, by the way, is glitched. It says 20, 25%, 35%, 30, 35%. It should read 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 for shield wall, okay? So rank 1 is 10%, rank 2 is 20%, rank 3 is 30%, okay? It's just a text error, alright? Next, we can go up and get deflect arrows. Arrows that hit the shield do no damage. Next, we can go up and get elemental protection. Ah, I see, said the blind man. Yeah. Blocking with the shield reduces incoming fire, frost, and shock damage by a whopping 50%. Note that this is not magic resistance, okay? This is elemental resistance. So it actually blocks fire, frost, and shock. It's not magic resistance, okay? So let's get that. Now, when we're blocking, let's do the numbers. With our shield, okay, our shield is doing fire resistance 40% and frost resistance 40%, and when we're blocking, we can bump those both up to 90%. The only thing we're going to be a little short on is shock resistance, okay? Now, as far as magic resistance, we have the Agent of Mara, which we earned from doing the Book of Love quest. I believe it's called the Agent of Mara. Right here, the Agent of Mara. That's 15 magic resistance. Plus, we have 30 magic resistance from the Alteration skill tree. We have magic resistance rank 3. Okay, so you add that up, that's 45%. Alright. Don't forget the cap on all resistances is 85%. Okay, so we're at 45% plus the necklace and the ring. Each has 21%. So that's 42% added on to 45%, and that's 87%, which is over the cap. Okay, so we have maximum magic resistance, we have maximum frost resistance, we have maximum fire resistance. So that all stacks up equals to 97.5% fire resistance and 97.5% frost resistance, because that's the way it stacks up. If anybody wants an explanation of that, I'll post a comment. It's rather detailed. Or you can go to the UESP website and look up frost resistance or magic resistance. You see how that stacks up. That's the way it works. The only thing we're a little short on is shock resistance. That's okay. It's no biggie. We can always take a potion if we really need that. That's it. That's the build. And I already tested it, and it kicks butt. We can be like under fire from fire, haha, and it barely affects us. Under fire from frost barely affects us. Even shock, we can hold our own against, somebody zapping us with a shock attack. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.